Roger with iGadgetGeek here, and I have another accessory review. This time it is a nice case for the Google Nexus 7. Now, if you are familiar with my previous review, I reviewed the Portenzo case here. It is kind of a composition style notebook. Now, I will have a link in the description to this video. I've already reviewed one of the cases from Portenzo before. Now, this is one of their Alano series. Now this is the old book style, and it's actually made from leather and wood, and it really kind of has a neat embossed leather. Of course, they have right here their name stamped, but it does look very much like an old book that was bound in leather. Of course, you still have the same kind of magnet closure to where it works with your Nexus 7 on and off feature. But let's go ahead and open this up. You get there again another goodie bag that tells you all the options and everything that you've ordered in your particular case. Now this one, I went ahead, these start at $129 for the Alano series and come in several different finishes. As you can see, I have the old book style here, which looks like an old leather bound book. They have some that looks kind of like the Indiana Jones notebook. They have another one that has like an old map style on it. So several different styles to choose from. You definitely want to head over to Portenzo and check that out. I will have a link in the description to their website. Now this particular one, all that I've added is the magnet IntelliStand. So you can see it pops open and allows you to use it as a stand. Now to put your Nexus 7, as you can see, here's my Nexus 7 here. It sits right in this wooden frame. There again, they have that same foam padding here to actually act as a baffle to kind of put your sound out the bottom towards the front. You have notches here for both of your microphones. There again, the sound on this case is phenomenal. I actually like the way that the actual Nexus 7 sounds in the case better than without the case. Then you have these four little rubber points at all four corners that your Nexus actually snaps in. Now, I've actually dropped my Nexus from my table onto a tile floor with it in this case, and there was no damage to the case or the tablet itself. So you are going to gain some drop protection. See, it also has the little magnet here built into it to where when you close this particular book, it will turn your Nexus 7 off. You open it, and it will, of course, wake your Nexus 7. So I really like the fact that they were able to incorporate that sleep-wake feature into this bookcase for the Nexus 7. For me, that's one of the coolest features of the Nexus 7. And any case that has kind of that folio style, you definitely want to incorporate a way of turning that on and off. Now, of course, the back here has magnets embedded here in the leather, and there's metal in the wood, and that allows you to convert this into that stand like we've seen before in some of their other cases. Now, of course, when it's closed, you have your nice elastic strap here that keeps your book from opening. And there again, if you're wanting something that is definitely going to stand out in the crowd and not look like your everyday folio case, I would definitely recommend heading over to Portenzo, whether or not you want to pick up this particular model here, which is the old book, and with the IntelliStand, it does sell for $139. Or you can pick up the model, as you can see here, which is their composition, available in multiple colors, and these run about $70 depending on all your different options. So if you have a Nexus 7, an iPhone, an iPad, or even the new iPad mini, definitely, I cannot recommend enough to head on over to Portenzo and check out their wide variety range of handmade cases. All of these cases are, of course, handmade here in the U.S., and that has been my full review of the Portenzo Alano bookcase in old book style. And this has been Roger with iGadgetGeek.